Hi Year 3, welcome to Tuesday's lesson. So today we are going to be writing our poems that we planned yesterday. And your poems are about a memorable adult in school. So this could be a teacher or an LSA. If you haven't done yesterday's lesson, you might want to go back and look at yesterday's video because I've read some examples of some poems, and you might want to have a look at the worksheet because it's got the poems on there for you to have a look at too. Don't worry if you haven't done it, you can still do today's lesson, but you will just need to recap yesterday's lesson and make a short plan. So today you're going to be using your plan to write your poem about a memorable person in school. Now remember, you do not have to get your poem to rhyme. It is a free verse poem, so rhyming is not required and it doesn't have to follow a particular rhythm. It's up to you how you set it out. You could do it like the Miss Flotsam one and think of an alternative name for your teacher, but you don't have to write it like that. You might have got some inspiration from the two examples that were on yesterday's sheets. It is completely down to you. This is your poem. You can include what you want and structure it in the way that you would like. So we'll just have a look at those two examples again, and then you can get started on writing your poem. So here is one example which you might have read yesterday as it was on the sheet. This is called The Most Admired Teacher. The most admired teacher would be caring, kind and smart. She'd always have her students' best interests in her heart. She'd help us love to learn, her lessons would be clear. She'd motivate with praise and always be sincere. She'd be upbeat and supportive and a great role model too. She'd be the perfect teacher. She'd be just like you. Now that poem did rhyme. It's up to you if you want to get it to rhyme, but you do not have to get it to rhyme. So that if you wanted to challenge yourself, maybe you might want to see if you can get your poem to rhyme. And here is another example to help you with some ideas. I wouldn't know. If I hadn't had you as my teacher, I wouldn't know how much fun learning can be. Satisfying to the brain and heart, filling me with essential knowledge I can use all my life. I wouldn't know some teachers stand out from others in their desire to maximise students' potential for educational fulfilment, success and happiness. If I hadn't had you as my teacher, I just wouldn't know. And this is an example of a poem that I have written about my teacher. This is just to give you a bit more inspiration and to help you with ideas and the structure of the poem. I'll never forget her beaming smile, her warming welcome every morning. Every day she did the register. Sometimes she would whisper, sometimes she would sing, sometimes in a different language. Always calm and upbeat, she taught us to reach for the stars. We could achieve anything if we put our minds to it. Always there to help us with our work, so patient and understanding, encouraged us to speak up if we didn't understand. Always there to cheer us up and sort out friendship fallouts. She would tell us jokes and read us stories. Miss France taught me that with a glimmer of positivity and hard work, the world was my oyster. So this poem and the other two poems that we've looked at this morning are typed up on Tuesday's worksheet, which is next to this video. So go and have a look at those if you want a bit longer. Also remember to refer to your plan that you wrote yesterday. Now you might have thought of some more ideas since then, so don't worry too much if you don't include everything on there. But remember, you wrote down lots of good ideas yesterday, so it would be a good idea to use that to help you write your poem today. And if you do finish today's lesson quite quickly because you've got all of your ideas ready and you're ready to write your poem, then go and have a look in the spelling and grammar section of the website and you can practice your spellings, and you can also do a grammar sheet because there are a couple of grammar sheets on there for you to complete this week. Okay, we look forward to seeing your poems. Please send us your poems if you would like to share them with us, and please do your best handwriting because presentation is really important. Okay, so it's now over to you to write your poems. Remember to have a look at the worksheet because all of the example poems are on there. Okay, good luck.